here in just a few. We'll go ahead and find an intention for the day. For those that are new to me, one, my name is Kenyahta. You can also call me Yadi. Also, what I have here are seeds of intention cards. So it's something to take throughout practice if you want to hold an intention. If you want to hold one on your own, feel free to come up with one on your own. But sometimes, it can be a little challenging to almost maybe limit to one. So I like to use these cards sometimes when I'm a little scattered on finding an intention. And it may or may not mean anything to you today. It's just that it's a seed of intention. So it's something to plant as a seed. It may grow and blossom later. All right, let's see. So for today, I am boundless. What is our intention for today? What you'll need, you can find a block or anything like it. So if you have a stack of books you'd like to use, maybe like macaroni boxes or shoe boxes, anything like that, even water bottles will work as a block. We'll go ahead and get started on our backs today. So when you're ready, just find a comfortable way all the way down to the mat. We'll separate the feet just about as wide as the mat and let the knees fall in. We'll go ahead and close the eyes. Hands can be a few places. Maybe you'd like them by your sides. Maybe one hand or both hands on the heart. Maybe one hand on the heart, one on the belly. Some days when I feel like I need a little extra love in my low belly, I'll place both hands at the low belly. And we'll just be here for quite a few breaths, so go ahead and settle in. Taking note of the natural breath, but not making changes. Just inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Maybe even scanning the body. Noticing anywhere where we may be holding tension or anything that may be feeling maybe a little cranky today. Or just checking in here. Checking in with our connection to the mat. Another couple of breaths like this. As we ground into our intention, we'll start to deepen the breath. We'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Another like that. Inhaling through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we exhale, blow it through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Another like that. Inhaling through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, y'all. We'll go ahead and separate the knees here. You can open the eyes and just slightly find a nice little windshield wiper action with the knees. We'll be getting some front body opening going on today, so we'll be getting some opening in the hip flexors and some heart opening. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and find stillness. We'll bring the knees up so that the shins are parallel to the mat. And as we exhale, we'll drop the knees over to the right. You can leave that right arm out. We're going to come over towards this right arm. So usually we open out in our twist, looking back at the left. We're actually on the right side here. Left arm, We're gonna bring it to that right hand. As we inhale, we'll take the arm up and overhead. And as we exhale, taking it back to open up into a twist. Hang out here for just 2 breaths. And on the next inhale, we'll take the arm up overhead. Then exhale back down to our starting position. So we'll flow through that as we inhale, take the arm up. Exhale, open. Inhale to bring the arm up. Exhale, close. So each inhale will take you up. Each exhale will take you either out or close. We'll do a few rounds of these, moving at your own pace, but also making sure to move with the breath. Inhaling as we go up, and exhale, open. Inhale up, exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, close. And if you're not there, go ahead and meet us onto your back. Taking a good inhale here. Then exhale, coming over towards the left. I'll turn around so I'm not facing away. But we're on our left side here. Left arm is going to be straight out. That right arm will come right on top of it. We'll inhale to take the arm up, then exhale to open up. Couple of more breaths here. Nice, you all. And on the next inhale, we'll take the arm up, then exhale to close it. Moving with the breath here. Inhale, taking the arm up and overhead. Exhale to open. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Moving with the breath here. Each inhale, taking the arm up. Each exhale to move the arm out. We'll do 2 more. Then whenever you're ready, we'll make our way back onto the back. Maybe finding a nice little rocking motion, whether it's side to side, or front and back. I'm gonna turn around again. Alright, so still rocking. And we're gonna find a back and forth motion, so much so that we rock up to seated. Finding a nice, easy, comfortable seat here. We'll do a little bit of, actually we'll just kind of shake out the spine here. So I'm not sure that there's a name for it, but I just call it like a loosey-goosey twist. So exactly what it sounds like, very loose, loosey-goosey. So just finding just a nice little twist here, just kind of shake out the spine. Loosey-goosey, just shake it out, let the arms be like noodles and just kind of fling them around. A couple more. Nice. And we'll slowly find our way back to center. And so from here, we'll take the right arm out to the right. We'll inhale the left arm up. Exhale to take it over towards the right. If you have space, you can go ahead and start to bend at that elbow. Maybe so much so that you bring it to the mat, or maybe your prop. A pillow is a good prop to use here as well. Another breath here. And on the next inhale, that'll bring us right up. And then the exhale to take us over to the left. Left hand falling to the left, right fingertips reaching over towards the left. Another breath. Maybe lowering that elbow. Reaching out through the fingertips as you ground through that right hip. And we'll inhale to bring it up. Exhale, hands through heart center. We'll go ahead and change the cross of the legs. Okay. All right. Inhale to bring it right back up. Exhale, coming over. And you can take that top arm just really quick to bring it to your rib cage from the right and try and spin open. To really open up through the heart there. Maybe lowering with the elbow there. One more deep breath. And we'll inhale to bring it up through center. Exhale, hands through the heart. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, taking it over to the left. Maybe checking in with that rib cage, spinning the left side out. Maybe lowering at the elbow if that's where you are right now. Another breath. I lied. One more breath. One more deep breath. Deepest one. We'll inhale to bring us back up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Shake it out if you need. We'll bring the arms together. So we'll bring the hands, palms together, elbows together. And as we inhale, we'll open up through the heart. The exhale will take us in. So it's a cat-cow that we're going through. Bringing the elbows in together, palms together. And as we inhale, bursting open, shining through with the heart. Exhale, close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Try and protect that low back there. Don't let it get too bendy. We're just finding a gentle heart open here. We'll get into some more back bends throughout practice. Two more. Exhale to bring it in. Inhale to burst open. Last one. Exhale here. Inhale, open. Then go ahead and release the arms. We'll find our way to all fours, however you want to get there. Finding any small movements that you need. Sometimes I like to just rock out the hips. All right, and actually that felt really good. So we'll do a few circles here. We'll shift the hips over to the left, then take them back. We'll take them around to the right, bring them forward and around. Doing some hip circles here. We'll do, let's say 3 more this way, then we'll reverse. So moving at your own pace. And if you haven't already, we'll go ahead and reverse the direction. Three more this way. And on that last one, we'll come back to a neutral all fours, making sure that the hips are stacked over the knees, shoulders are stacked over the wrists. Going into some cat-cows. Here we'll do about 5 at your own. So inhale to drop the belly, heart shines through. Exhale to round the spine, pressing through the hands. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Moving at your own pace. We have 3 more. Last one here. Nice. Alrighty, so from here, we'll take the right foot, stepping it back and tucking the toes. It's a little bit of, back side of the leg open, but we're also trying to open up here in that hip flexor. So really press back through that heel. This is actually a really good calf stretch. I don't know if any of you guys run or anything, but this is like golden. So nice for the calves. Really press back through the heel there, keeping that leg active. Also keeping active in the shoulders. You don't want to dump into the shoulders here. Really press into the hands so that you're not dumping. One more breath. We'll go ahead and bring that knee back in. We'll exhale to step the left foot back, tucking the toes, really pressing back through that heel. We got 3 breaths here. Last breath. And go ahead and release there. Nice. And you can walk back to your heels, maybe shake out through the shoulders there. We're getting ready to come right back into them. All right, so making our way back to all fours. We're going to go through some bird dogs here. So we'll take the right foot, kick it back. Really trying to close off the hip here, or square it rather. So you don't want to have it open. You want to be able to close that hip. Really pressing through the heel with the toes facing the mat. The left arm will reach forward, really reaching out through the fingertips. Inhale here. Then exhale, bring the knee in towards the elbow. Inhale to stretch it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open. 2 more. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale, last one, hold it here. Then inhale, open, holding it here. Then exhale, down. All right, next side, we'll take the left foot back, kicking through the heel, toes facing the mat. We'll inhale that right arm up, taking a breath here. Now on the next inhale, we'll lengthen out. Then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale, hold it here. Opening up, full breath. And exhale, take it down. We'll come back into a child's pose here. So you can bring the big toes together. Knees out wide, arms forward. Just taking a few breaths here. When you're ready, coming back into the hands, pressing through the hands, we'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, and the hips back, down dog. You can walk it out here for our first one, bending one knee at a time. All right, finding stillness on the next breath. We'll go ahead and walk the hands back to the feet. Putting a good bend in the knees here. Being super heavy in our forward fold. You can ragdoll here, just letting the arms drape and slide across the mat, or maybe grabbing at the elbows, adding some weight there. Finding a nice little motion, whatever it is that you need here, maybe even putting a good bend in the knees where you find like a nice little rocking motion there. On the next breath, we'll go ahead and find stillness. We'll inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. Pressing into the feet, putting a slight bend in the knees. Inhale to bring it all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Nice, you all. We'll find our way to the top of the mat. We'll go through a few vinyasas here just to warm the body up as we start to open up more. We'll inhale to take the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Halfway either being at, your hands can be at the shins, they can be at the mat, or at the knees. Whatever it is, you want to make sure you're not rounding. So if you're here at your shins and you're rounding, maybe walk it up to the thighs. I typically like to avoid any kind of pressure on the knees, so if you can, maybe avoid it. It's okay, but just you don't want to dump your weight into your knees. We'll exhale to fold again. Stepping both feet back into a plank. We'll go ahead and lower the knees for this first one. Pressing into those hands coming out of the shoulders. Tucking the low belly up and in. Exhale, take it all the way down, belly to the mat. We'll bring the hands right beside the shoulders here. Inhale to peel those shoulders back. Maybe even lifting with the hands here. That shoulders really, the shoulders are peeling back to let your heart shine through. Exhale, coming back into our down dog. You can walk it out again here if that feels good. When you're ready, you can go ahead and walk your way back up to meet the feet between the hands. We'll exhale to fold. Inhale, rooting into the feet to rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to close. Fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold. I guess close would make sense. Maybe in a way. Stepping it back into our plank. We're gonna lower. You can lower the knees again here if you'd like, or lower down through chaturanga, arms all the way to the belly. You can maybe walk the hands back just a smidge. Inhale to open up through the heart, pressing into the hands. Exhale, down dog. You can walk, baby step, hop, jump, however you want to get there. We're getting the feet to meet between the hands. Exhaling here to fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more, just like that. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, folding. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, fold. We'll step both feet back into our plank or jump. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way to the belly, or regular chaturanga to your up dog, or cobra if you're on the mat. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Nice, you all. We'll walk those hands back to the feet again. Inhale here. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. And our exhale will take us right back down into that fold. Let's go ahead and walk it back out into our down dog. We'll kick the right foot up and back, really pressing through that back heel for a 3-leg down dog. Another breath here. And if you'd like, you go ahead and open up that hip, maybe even bend that top knee. if that's where you are, definitely want to listen to your body and what you need today. One more breath here. Closing it back off. We'll inhale long, then exhale to bring the foot to the outside of the right hand. So big toe is going to be right outside the right pinky. Coming into our lizard here, we'll keep that back knee lifted. Maybe find like a little rocking motion, whether it's front and back, maybe up and down, whatever it is. Just finding a little motion here. We'll come back to a static lizard here in a few. We'll take that right foot right back up. Exhale to bring it back into that lizard. We have one more like that. Inhale, right back up, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, lizard. And here we'll find stillness. Holding it here for 3 breaths. If you'd like, you can drop that back knee. I find that keeping the back knee lifted really keeps an active stretch in that left hip flexor, but it's up to you and what you feel like you need today. One more breath here. Remember, today you are boundless. There's nothing that you have to stick to. If there's something that your body is telling you that's like yes or no, listen. Listen to your body. You are boundless. We're back here in our down dog. Let's bring that left leg up and back, really kicking through that back heel for our 3-leg down dog. And pressing back. Maybe start to open up that hip. Even bending the top knee there. Pressing through the hands. Maybe even taking a look underneath that armpit. See if you can find that left toe. Okay, there you go. Another breath. And we'll go ahead and close it off here. As we exhale, we'll bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Finding a nice little, maybe a bounce, maybe a rock, whatever motion here that feels okay. Just a couple of more breaths here. And then pressing into the hands, we'll take that left foot up and back as we inhale. Exhale to bring it right back to our lizard. Inhale, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, lizard. Hanging out here for 3 breaths. Whether that's an active back leg or maybe lowering the back leg. We will find another lizard later with the lowered back leg, so it's up to you. But just want to throw it out there. There's still options for more. Last breath here. We'll exhale to come back. We'll go ahead and drop the knees here. Finding a brief child's pose. When you're ready, we'll come right back into that down dog. Inhale that right foot up and back. As we exhale, we'll bring it through. Lowering the back knee. We'll inhale to rise here. Pressing through that front foot. And you also want to think about squaring off the hip. So we're sending that right hip back as the left hip shifts forward. We'll go ahead and open up to goalpost arms. Shining that heart through. Then exhale to frame the foot. Stepping it back. Down dog. Inhale, left foot up and back. Exhale to bring it through. You can go ahead and lower that back knee. Inhale to rise. Exhale to goalpost arms. Let that heart shine through. Then exhale to close. Frame the foot. Tucking the back toes. down dog. Actually, let's go through our vinyasa. So we're here in a plank. You can lower the knees here if you'd like. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice. We'll do that low lunge again. So we'll inhale. Actually, we'll go through our lizard. So exhale, taking that foot right outside. You can go ahead and lower the back knee. Taking a breath here. Then when you're ready, we'll heel toe that foot in towards the midline, more like hip distance. We'll enter hip distance. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale to open up through the heart. Another breath. Then we'll go through that open and close thing that we did earlier. So as we inhale, shining the heart through once more. Exhale to close it. Bringing the arms together. Inhale, open. Exhale to close. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and frame the foot here. Tucking the back toes. Coming into down dog. We'll inhale that left foot up and back. Exhale to our lizard. You can go ahead and drop the back knee. Another breath. Really bringing that heart through. You still don't want to round here. You still want to think about bringing the heart through. So like there's like a tiny string on your chest and someone's just gently kind of pulling you open. All right, go ahead and heel toe that foot in towards the midline. Once you've got your hips nice and squared, we'll inhale all the way up. Exhale, goalpost arms. Take another full breath here. And as we inhale, we'll shine that heart through once more. Then exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. Two more. Ooh, inhale. Ooh, balance is getting funky. Exhale, close. Last one. Inhale, open up. And as we exhale, we'll close by framing the foot, tucking the back toes. We'll go through our vinyasa here. Nice. All right. From here, we'll walk the feet up towards the hands this time. Exhale here to fold. We'll inhale to come all the way up to standing. We'll exhale, hands through heart center to Tadasana. You can close the eyes here. Settling back into the body. Checking back in with our connection points. Also scanning the body. All right, going into our next flow. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. You can walk or jump back into your plank, lowering chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. We'll inhale that right foot up and back. You can open up the hip here, bending the knee. Another breath here. And as you inhale, we'll bring that foot through. We'll spin the back heel down to 45 degrees, setting up for our warrior one. Once you've gotten your feet all together, we'll take the hands back. So inhale to take the belly from the thigh. So you're not trying to dump your belly on your thigh there. Really trying to stay active by still bringing that belly button up and in, arms behind us. Maybe even, if you like, you can take them overhead. It's a little bit more that you feel here. Another breath. And then when you're ready, we'll come all the way up. Full breath here in warrior one. Now on the next breath, we'll open up into warrior two. So that back edge of the foot is going to be in line with the back of the mat. Exhale to sink into that right knee. Coming into our reverse warrior here. Taking the right fingertips forward, then up and back for reverse warrior. Full breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll take an easy side angle today, unless you have something else in mind. If you'd like to reach down towards the floor or towards the prop, all you. Well, otherwise, I'll be taking my arm to the thigh. We'll spin that left arm forward in front of us, then over the ear. Finding that twisting action that we did earlier, maybe even checking in with the right side of the rib cage, and spin it open. Another full breath here. And when you're ready, coming back into warrior two. Windmill it down, Vinyasa, or meet in down dog. Moving into the left side. Inhale that left foot up and back. You can begin to open that hip there. One more breath here. We'll close off the hips. Exhale to bring that foot through. We'll spin that back heel down, setting up for warrior one. Once you've gotten your grounding, we'll bring the arms, the hands reaching back. Maybe separate that belly from the thigh there. Tucking that belly button up and in. You can maybe even reach the arms out, whatever feels good for you here. Last breath here. And then on the next one, we'll inhale up for warrior one, full breath here. And then we'll go ahead, open up, warrior two, sinking into that front knee. We'll inhale, take the left fingertips forward, then up and back for reverse warrior. And then we'll take that left arm to the top of the left thigh. We'll take the right arm, spin it in front of us, then open up, take the arm over the ear. Maybe even checking in with the left side of the rib cage, opening up to the left, right. I don't know which side I'm on. Opening to the right, sorry. Another breath. All right, coming back into that warrior two. Maybe sink a little bit lower. Go ahead, exhale to frame the foot. Going through or skipping Vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Nice, you all. I'm gonna take it down to the mat this time. So we'll take the right foot up and back. Exhale to bring it through to that lizard. So we'll bring it to the outside of the right hand. Go ahead and drop that back knee. If you're feeling pretty comfortable here, you may want to either walk down to your prop or maybe to the mat. We'll turn the right toes out about 45 degrees here. Placing the left palm into the mat, you can start to press open that right hip as you twist open. Maybe even bending that back knee if you feel pretty open in that left quadricep and left hip flexor, maybe even reaching back towards that left foot. And if you don't quite grab the foot, that's okay. We're just at least going through the action of reaching back, twisting open. Another breath. We'll go ahead and bring it in. We'll bring that foot through. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left foot up and back. Exhale to step it to the outside of the left hand. Dropping that back knee. Hanging out here. If you'd like to walk it down, you can. You may notice that one side is a little different from the other. I know for me, like this side is a little more open, right? It's just not the same. So always listen to your body. Maybe one side is a little more open than the other. It's also good to listen to make sure that you know like what side you might be favoring. Maybe you need to show that other side a little more love. All right, we'll go ahead and open up here. So we'll turn the toes out to about 45 degrees. The main thing is you want to make sure that your knee is in line with your toes. You don't want your like foot going one way, then your knees going the other. That is just so bad news. So you want to make sure that your toes and that your knee is going to be in line there. You can press through that left hand to open up a little bit more through the hip. Maybe start to open into your twist, spinning the right rib cage open towards the left. Maybe even bending that back knee, reaching towards it or maybe grabbing it for your twist. And we'll go ahead and close it back. Bringing that foot around. Going through our vinyasa, so coming into a plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll walk the hands back to the feet. Exhale to fold again here. You can grab at the elbows and ragdoll here. All right, bringing the hands back to the mat. We'll walk them out into a plank. Then from here, we're going to come into our side plank. So you can go into any variation that feels good for you. But from our side plank, we're going to go into a back bend. So we'll coming over to the left side. So that left hand underneath the left shoulder there. You can stagger the feet here or stack them. Let's see. You can even bring that right foot in front of the left. That works too for where we're going. So hanging out in our side plank for one more breath. And maybe start to lift that top foot. And we'll place it back behind us, opening up for a wild thing. So the right foot is behind you. And the right arm reaches back. Coming back into our full plank to prepare for the next side. So we'll bring ourselves to that right side there. Spinning open. You can stagger the feet or maybe even take the left foot in front of you. Another breath here. Really lifting through those hips. We'll take that left foot, lifting it, stepping it out. You can maybe even kind of charge up. Sometimes I like to sink down to open up. Nice. Another full breath here. Maybe even exhaling through the mouth. We'll close it back, finding our plank. Exhale. We won't find a child's pose just yet. We're going to go into another back bend. So we'll go ahead and lower to the belly. And we'll go through a couple of like Shalabhasana / boat, or not boat, but Dhanurasana. So we'll go ahead and lay the cheek to one side. You can let the ankles just relax, shoulders relax. Take a few deep breaths. Nice. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale to peel the shoulders up, lifting through the feet, Shalabhasana. And exhale, take the cheek to the other side. Coming back through center. This time we'll go ahead and bend the knees. You can kind of start to windshield wiper there. And then when you're ready, actually, we'll just lower the left. So the right foot is back. The left arm is going to be forward, grabbing either the outside or the inside edge of the right foot. The only difference is that if you're grabbing the inside, it can be a little bit more in the shoulders. So I just want to make sure to listen to your body and, listening to what you need there. For today, I'm going to grab the outside. As we inhale, we'll lift everything. Kicking that foot into the hand into the foot. Exhale, take it down. We'll bring that right arm out, bending the left knee. Taking that left hand to the inside or outside edge of the foot. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale here, so I will inhale to rise. Inhale up. Both legs are going to be active. So the left foot is kicking into the left hand into that foot, but then also that right foot is reaching back as the right hand is reaching forward. Then exhale, take it down. Laying the cheek to the other side. All right, last one, bending both knees. Finding the outside or inside edges. Inhale to rise. We're here for 3 breaths. Last breath being your deepest expression. Last breath here. Then exhale, everything to the mat. Maybe even windshield wipering here. Nice. And when you're ready, we'll roll over to our backs. Go ahead and start to hug the knees in towards the chest here. And go easy. We just went into a pretty deep back bend, so you don't want to have to hug everything in so quickly. Kind of gotta give our spine some time to recoil. Maybe slowly start to press them in a little more. Maybe finding a nice little massage for the spine. Rocking side to side or back and forth. Or circling the knees. If you do decide to circle the knees, just make sure you go both directions. All right, another hug in towards the chest. Coming in towards a happy baby. So we'll bring the hands either to the outside edges of the feet, maybe ankles or shins, or even the inside. You're going to bring them to the inside or even the outside. Just make sure to really press through the feet. The feet are pressing up as your hands are bringing them down. Maybe rock here. Nice. Hugging the knees back in. We'll bring the feet up. And then from here, coming up to our forearms, we'll come back up here, finding a nice windshield wiper with the knees. Last front body open here before we bring it all the way down. I'll spin around here. All right, so with the hands behind us, up to you. I personally find it a little easier. I mean, it's like literally for the person, because I know like some people find the way that I find easy harder. Some ways that other people find easy, I find harder. So whatever it is for you, you can turn the hands with the fingers out, away from the body, or in towards the body. Whatever you feel like is going to work out for you. We're going into a reverse tabletop. So pressing into the feet, making sure that the feet are about outer hip distance apart. We'll inhale, lift the hips. Holding it here for 2 more breaths. Really lifting up through the hips. Stretching out through those front hip flexors. Opening through the heart. Last breath here. And exhale to take it down. Windshield wiper. And the next time the knees fall to the right, let them fall all the way over. We'll come up a little higher. Then exhale, twisting. So we're twisting over that right knee. Finding what it is you need here in this pose. Maybe if you'd like to walk it down, you can go ahead and walk it down here. Then we'll inhale to walk it back up. We'll take the left hand behind us and we'll walk it out. So options here to stay here if this is enough. Maybe you'd like to walk down to your forearms, maybe even all the way to the back. It's whatever your body is agreeing with today. Another breath here. We'll go ahead and walk it back up. We'll bring the knees up, windshield wiper. Once again. The next time they fall to the left, we'll come up, twisting over that left leg, maybe walking it down if that's in your practice. Last breath here. We'll walk it back up. Keeping the legs where they are, we'll bring the arms behind us. You can walk it down, you can keep the arms straight. Whatever your body is agreeing with today. Just a couple of more breaths here. Alright, go ahead and walk it up. Windshield wiper, one more time. Nice, finding stillness. You can use the cord to lower all the way down or grab the back of the hamstrings and lower. We'll hug the knees into the chest. Even lifting the head towards the knees, finding a nice little ball here. Then we'll release. Finding a gentle twist. So we'll bring the knees up, shins parallel. Exhale to drop the knees over to the right, just as we started. Bring that left arm out and open. Inhale back up through center. Exhale to the opposite side. Reaching out, taking your gaze to the opposite hand if it's okay with your neck. Nice, coming back through center. If there's anything that you'd like to get that I didn't go through, maybe you'd like an inversion, maybe you, I don't know, need a little bit more of a hip stretch, whatever it is, you can go ahead and get that out now. We're going to be meeting in our Shavasana. So for Shavasana today, you can come into a Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the feet together, letting the knees fall apart. If you have blocks or pillows, they can even catch the knees here so you can just really give in. Or we'll let the feet come out as wide as the mat. Arms out, they can be overhead. Wherever you are today, go ahead and close the eyes. As we close the practice, we let go. We let go of the practice. We let go of anything that no longer serves us. In today's practice, we let go of our boundaries. Not so much so that you're, getting ran over, but bounds that kind of keep you in that frame of doing the same thing, the same thought patterns, the same things that don't necessarily help you grow. You just kind of, what I call running a hamster wheel. But we're boundless. We're more than these rules that we create for ourselves, that society creates for us. We let go of those boundaries. And sometimes we create boundaries in our mind. How about we just chip away, become boundless, break free of those boundaries that we create for ourselves. When you're ready, start to find small movements, maybe wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. If you're in a Supta Baddha Konasana, stretching out the legs, and together we'll all stretch the legs out long, reaching the arms up and overhead. And as we exhale, we'll take it over to one side. We'll hold it here in our fetal position. When you're ready, make your way up to seated. Finding an easy seat. You can keep the eyes closed or maybe keep a soft gaze. Relaxing the shoulders back and down. We'll bring the hands to heart center. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. We'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, we'll take the arms up and overhead for our inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, deepest breath in. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you all for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Thank yourselves for giving yourself the time to practice today. The light and love in me honors the light and love in you. Namaste. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. And be safe, be healthy.